Hey guys, this is Antoinette Childs of thefancyfriend.com, a fashion and beauty blog featuring a high-low mix of feminine style, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at thefancyfriend.com. So I wanted to do something new today. As most of you know, I get the monthly Play by Sephora boxes, and I do a review on them every single month. So this month I wanted to actually take out some of the products and show you guys them. So this is my first impression of two of the products that I got. So literally this is the first time I'm using them. I opened them out the box. I wrote about it. I actually have a blog post coming out tomorrow about the entire box. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the products that I'm going to be using. The first one is Lash Craft. It is a lengthening and volumizing mascara by the Sephora collection. And definitely shout out to Sephora because they have been upping their game as far as the collections are, like their private label brands, like their lipsticks, their foundations, like everything is like super high quality. So definitely shout out to them for that. And the second thing I'm going to be trying out, I'm so excited to try. It is a NARS. It's called Velvet Lip Glide. Sorry, but it's just a matte lipstick. I would probably have never bought anything from NARS. Like they're very high end. I do have my eye on the Orgasm blush though, but I would just have probably. I think this is maybe I want to say like $28-$30 for the full size one, so I wasn't finna go buy this, but I do love like a nudie pink matte lipstick, so I'm so excited to try this one out. But I'm going to be doing my lashes first, so I'm going to be looking down here in this area, because that's where my mirror is, and I'm going to show you guys. So I have my winged liner done, but I don't have on any mascara, and obviously my brow's not done, but we're going to ignore that they haven't been done yet. But we focusing on the lashes. So I'm opening it up, and this is what the wand looks like. So it's flat and curvy on the outside, so that's good for like getting the lift and everything on it. So let's try it out. See how it is. So it goes on pretty smoothly. It definitely lengthens. I don't know if it's volumizing, but it's definitely got a good length on them. They're super long. It's not, I want to say it's a curling one because I've had other like other lengthening ones that kind of curl. This one kind of goes straight out, kind of. But I do really like this. I do definitely like length in my mascaras. I mean, you could definitely see the difference. Wow, this is really good. So this is the one without the, oh, don't look up my nose. This is the one without it, and then this is the one with it. So it's definitely like a good improvement. Wow, that's really good. Now, my favorite is Better Than Sex mascara. It's not quite, that one definitely has like a volume to it. It thickens, it does like everything that you'd ever need in a mascara ever. But this one's a good, I would say like a lighter version if you're doing like an everyday look or if you're doing like a lighter eyeliner. Like, I mean, you can definitely, the difference there is night and day. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other one down here. So this is my quote unquote bad eye. This one's harder to get to look nicer. I'm not really sure why it is. I think the actual lashes on this one is shorter than the lashes over there, and it curls differently, and they always get like tangled. So it doesn't separate as nicely as some of the other mascaras I tried, but you can, like I said, you can definitely see the difference in length for these. I mean, bow. The difference, boy. Okay, so I definitely do like this. Wow, it looks really good. Like I said, it's good for lengthening. I don't think they necessarily volumize them, and I'm not really like a big volume fan anyway. They kind of look like clumpy and unnatural, but I love this. Like, I just keep looking at my lash. Like, that one looks, I mean, looks really great. So similar to a couple Sephora boxes ago, they had like a smoky eye mascara from Bobbi Brown, which I've been like obsessing over. This one's not quite as good as this one, as the Bobbi Brown one, but this one is half of the price. So I mean, if I'm going to go ahead and buy another one from the box, it might be this one, because I actually just put the other Bobbi Brown mascara in my Sephora cart. I mean, I'm probably not going to buy it for a couple months, but you know, it's just there. But I think this one is maybe 14, I want to say, as opposed to the Bobbi Brown's 30. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily a dupe, but it's good for lengthening. Alright, and the next, to the lipstick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line half of my mouth and not line the other half. Even though I pretty much line every lipstick that I use. I mean, especially if it's like a nudie color, I feel like most brown girls should. But I just want to kind of see like the real color as opposed to the color with the lip liner. So the liner I'm going to use is MAC's Chestnut. I mean, that's just my go-to brown girl shade. It almost saves anything that you want to try. I've been standing for this product. Y'all know that. So once again, I'm going to be looking down into my mirror. So I want to still make sure you guys can see, though. Alright, so I'm just going to line half of it. There you go. Alright. So, you know, just something slight. And get into the lipstick. Alright, so, I mean, obviously the full-size version is not going to have this almost unusable, dull foot applicator. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Okay. Oh my goodness. Ah, it's almost, the applicator is almost too small to use. Alright. Okay, so it's very thick and creamy, so I love that. It smells good. Like it feels good just like sliding on your lips, and it kind of smells like cake mix. Oh my goodness. Um, so as far as, well, it's supposed to be matte, so I'm trying to like wait for it to dry down. As far as the color, I actually do like it. It's actually like a good nudie pink. I wouldn't say it's like a particularly like unique shade. Like, I feel like I have like a million of these shades that are either like this shade or like one off. Um, it's looking more glossy right now than it's looking like a lipstick. So this is the side that's lined, and then that's the side that's not lined. So actually, it's actually one of the rare lipsticks that I wouldn't say like demands a liner, which is great because I have to line everything. So I mean, that looks good. I'm still waiting for it to dry down because it said it's supposed to be matte, but it's not. And y'all know I hate glosses. I hate glosses so much. Like, this is just, it's want to transfer. Maybe I'm talking too much. I don't know, but it still hasn't dried down. I think the color is, I hope it's on here because I don't remember. It is called Bound. And it's like like I said, like a dusty rose, and that's kind of my favorite color to wear. So it's definitely like a nude, because as you see, if I'm like moving back from the light, you can't really tell if it's like a color or something. But as I get closer to the light, you can see it is kind of pink. Um, Still hasn't dried down yet, so hopefully, like, it does. Or else, I mean, that's what I thought it was. Um, oh no, it's drying a little bit as I look. It doesn't feel drying, so maybe that's what's throwing me off. And on the camera, it looks still kind of like shiny, but as I'm like looking at my lips in the mirror, I can see that it's kind of drying out a little bit. But I mean, for this high of the end lipstick, I would want it to kind of like set pretty quickly. I have another one, the Huda, I can never say this, the Huda Beauty lipstick. I got one. Oh my god, it's one of my favorite ones. I have to do a review on that. That one takes a little while to dry, but not like this long. It almost smells like a cream lipstick. Um, so that would be my only thing. I like the color. Um, I like how it feels going on. Obviously, I hate the applicator because there's not enough room, but I'm just assuming that's because it's like a trial size and not the full size, because like I keep like hitting myself on the top of this. So as far as the color and the formulation, how it feels, um, I definitely give that a thumbs up. I have to wait to see if it dries down, if it's actually a matte, even though it says it's velvet, but the description was matte. So I don't really know about that. So definitely thumbs up on the Sephora collection. Maybe I show it. The Lash Craft mascara. It gives good length. I wouldn't necessarily say volume, but it does give really good length. And then for the NARS Velvet Lip Glide, I like the color. I like how the formula feels. I would want it to dry down a little bit more, or describe it not as a matte. Maybe it's like a satin or something. Um, yeah. So for the rest of this month's box, I have a blog post coming up on thefancyfriend.com. I'm going to do those monthly. If you guys want to check out the other things that I do, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at thefancyfriend. And I will see you guys later.